Simple Dude TV. Simple Dude TV.
Hey dudes, Chef Johnathan here with Simple Dude TV. This is Bacon and Eggs 101. Let's get into it. All right, you're just getting out of bed. You're all groggy, you haven't had coffee yet, but you know that you're hungry. The go-to has gotta be bacon and eggs. It's simple, it's delicious, it's gonna start your day off right and give you the energy and satisfy that hunger throughout the rest of the day. If you take it from me, which you should be, because I'm the one talking about food here, not you guys, that's why you're tuning in, right? I can get this done for you, $5 or less, 5 minutes or less. Guys, just keep 5 in mind and you're gonna be good. You got high fives, you got low fives, 5 minutes is gonna take care of all this. So let's get cracking. Literally, we're gonna crack some eggs. First of all, when you're cooking eggs, guys, you gotta make sure you have fresh eggs, whether it's a brown egg, a white egg, a bluish, turquoise, off-white cream egg, it doesn't matter. You just wanna make sure you get fresh eggs. Those are gonna be the best ones. Those are gonna be the tastiest. It's gonna nourish your body the absolute most. And you wanna make sure you have a hot pan. So before we get started cooking anything, let's make sure we got the proper cookware ready to go. I've got a spatula that we're gonna be stirring our eggs with. I got some tongs that we're gonna be flipping our bacon with. And I also have a fork that we're gonna be whipping our eggs with. So let's turn on our pan. And if you're asking, guys, well, what kind of pan do I need whenever I'm cooking eggs? Guys, anywhere from an 8 to 10-inch pan is gonna be your go-to for almost anything in the kitchen. So we're gonna turn on the heat right now. Because when you're cooking eggs, you want a hot pan. You don't want to start off with a cold pan. Hot pan is gonna make sure that your eggs cook quickly because you were in a rush and you got better things to do than to wait for a cold pan to cook your eggs. At the same time, because we're all about efficiency here, we're gonna get our pan started on the bacon too. Now, the only difference with the bacon versus eggs, you want your bacon to start off low. You want to start it off slow. That's going to render the most fat. That's going to give you the crispiest bacon, if that's what you're into. I'm a crispy bacon kind of guy. If you like soggy, flimsy, whatever bacon, this might not be the television show for you. Or it might, because you don't know how to cook bacon. So we want to get our eggs started by turning on the pan, and we want to get our bacon started by turning on the pan. Thick cut, thin cut, doesn't matter what kind of cut you get it, because at the end of the day, it's all gonna render out. And actually a thinner cut of bacon is gonna get you a crispier bacon, and it's gonna cook quicker for you. I would say go for the thinner cut because you gotta get out of the house. You gotta get to work on time. Your boss doesn't care that your bacon took longer to cook in the morning. All he cares about is that your ass is at work. Now, the great part about cooking breakfast is that once your bacon is in, you don't have to worry about it. You can just let it hang out on its own. The bacon is the cool kid in school that you don't need to pay attention to because they already know that they're cool enough. Look, bacon in the pan, taking care of itself. We're on to eggs, okay? Now, you got 2 ways that you can crack eggs, okay? Count them with me. You can do the 2-hand approach, which is 1 and 2 out, or if you want to do the super cool chef approach, you can do the 1 hand. Now, this is very, very, very simple to do. All you have to make sure is that your hands open here. Egg here, and once it's cracked, you're just going to open like this, like so. Here we go, guys. 1-hander, and the egg goes in. Guys, super cool, super sexy, whether you're cooking for your roommate or your girlfriend who is a roommate, or maybe you're living at your parents' house and they have girlfriends that are roommates or dude roommates. Guys, it's just cool across the board. I'll show you one more time. 1 and 2. That's all it takes. If you get shells inside of your eggs, no big deal, just fish them out. This is Simple Dude TV, guys. Everything is done in your house, kitchen, easy, low key, no problem. Next up, you wanna pop your yolks, okay? That helps that whenever you mix up your eggs, everything becomes incorporated. If you're like me, I like a soft scramble. You got a soft scramble, a medium scramble, a hard scramble. However you like your eggs, you can do it however you want to. Eggs, done. Bacon, chilling out. Guys, this is breakfast. This is not anything that should be hard by any means. Okay, remember what we said earlier? Once our bacon's cooking, it's gonna start to sizzle a little bit. Once it starts to sizzle, you wanna pay it a little bit of attention. We are now at that point. So, just a quick flip. And this is where you wanna adjust your heat too. If you see that your bacon isn't cooking as quickly as you want it because you have it on a low temperature, it's okay to turn it up a little bit, guys. You just wanna make sure you're starting off with a low temperature so you don't sear the bacon rather than letting it render out. So I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit because I'm getting hungry because it smells so good in here. And also, our egg pan's already done, so let's get it started. You got 2 choices of fat. You can go with butter, like I like to, or you can go with olive oil. Either one is fine. Today, I'm feeling like butter, so butter it is. Hot pan, guys, butter going inside. If you hear the sizzle, you're on the right track. Eggs ready to go in. And again, you just want to let them hang out, guys. They're gonna cook on their own. This is where you're gonna season. You wanna season with salt, all right, on top. A little bit of cracked black pepper. And if you're wondering how much I should season, guys, simple 2 to 3 finger pinch across the top, maybe 1 second, and half of the pepper, you're on your way. All right, guys, bacon's going, eggs going. The most important thing about cooking eggs is that you do not want to overcook them. I understand if you like a hard scramble, but please, just for me, guys, don't overcook them. When you start to see the edges of your egg start to come back, that's when you want to mix. And you also got to think too, I want you to think about a 10-second rule. 10-second rule is that when the eggs are right where you think they want to be, you want to pull it off because the residual heat of the pan will continue to cook the eggs. So if you get the eggs exactly where you want to in the pan, they're going to overcook on you. So for me, these eggs are pretty much where I want them to be, I think. Stirring around, we're doing a soft scramble today. So you can still see that the eggs are slightly runny, but 10-second rule, these eggs are gonna cook up really quickly, still in the pan. And guys, this is gonna be flavorful, delicious. And once this is done, you can just let them hang out in the pan until your bacon's done. They're gonna continue to cook over here, very slow, very sexy, because what's better than a soft scrambled eggs? Bacon's still talking to me, let's give it another flip. Guys, bacon and eggs, they're done, they're complete. You don't need to do anything more about it. We are already done cooking, so the only thing we're gonna do is get our preparation ready and we're gonna get ready to eat. So we're gonna take our bacon that we're not gonna cook anymore out of the way. Let's get us a clean plate. Scoot some eggs aside because you've already cooked the eggs. And what I like to do is to make sure that you get that excess fat off of your bacon because anything that's left over while it's cooling off is gonna make it soggy. You're gonna completely lose out on all the crispiness that you worked so hard for, that you really didn't work too hard for because you just let it work in the corner because you already put it in the corner, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna lay it on a paper towel, and this is homage to my mom. This is how my mom did it, so naturally, this is how I do it. Mom, love you so much. Bacon's done. You wanna give it a soft pat on top, kind of like, oh, good job, I'm so proud of you. And just leave it off to the side. It's done. We're actually gonna take this off, lay it on our cutting board here. Guys, even though these eggs have sat, they're still not overcooked. The heat's off. The ones that are on top are still nice and soft, and all you're gonna do is just scrape them out, guys. It's always nice to have a good non-stick pan too. Easy cleanup every single time. Eggs onto the plate. Bacon coming on strong right here. Guys, this is bacon and eggs, guys. This is your breakfast. If you really want to make it look good, I'm gonna show you a chef touch. Just take a big old bunch of parsley and smack it right on top. Guys, this is bacon and eggs 101 for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's give it a try real quick. Listen closely. If you didn't hear that, I mean, it's because you're not in this kitchen making breakfast with me. But you can, if you want to, by telling me if you love this, if you hated it, if you don't even want to cook breakfast and hire me to come do it for you. Guys, I'm here for you. Hit me up in the comments below. Again, I'm Chef Johnathan. This has been Bacon and Eggs 101, Simple Dude TV. Thank you.
Simple Dude TV. Simple Dude TV.